right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and this week we're talking Avatar, The Way of Water. Avatar, The Way of Water is directed by James Cameron, screenplay by James Cameron and Rick Jaffa and Amanda Silver, story by James Cameron, Rick Jaffa, Amanda Silver, Josh Friedman, and Shane Salerno. Based on characters by James Cameron. Okay, Wikipedia, fuck yourself. Cinematography by Russell Carpenter, edited by Stephen E. Rivkin, David Brenner, John Rufera, and James Cameron. 4 people in the editing bay, dog. Music by Simon Franklin. Production companies were Lightstorm Entertainment and TSG Entertainment. Distributed by 20th Century Studios, Disney. Release dates of December 6, 2022 in London and December 16, 2022 in the United States, with a runtime of 192 minutes and a budget of anywhere between $350 million and $460 million. As of December 18th at 11:09 a.m. Central Standard Time, it has made $180.1 million. Avatar: The Way of Water is sitting at a 78% on Rotten Tomatoes with a 314 reviews and a 94% audience score with 2,500 verified ratings. A Metacritic of 69 Metascore and 7.1 user score. But the only people who matter are the 3 people sitting right here. And you're going to get our spoiler-free review starting now.
Heyo.
Let it rip, boys. 13 years in the making.
Right.
This movie's
I'm
perfect.
gonna have to fucking be real, guys. I'm gonna have to eat my words.
I came.
Oh, no.
Wait, no, Horny. I'm sorry.
I was,
Yeah.
what
You
the
just
fuck,
said
dude?
Pre-meeting. We literally had a meeting.
Yeah,
for it, Eric.
I came in here expecting shit. I was pleasantly surprised. Surprised.
I was presently surprised. I was also pleasantly surprised. I had such a negative attitude going into this movie
Same.
that I think it
Same.
helped. I think you should go into this movie expecting it to be dog shit, like the worst movie you've ever seen, and you're gonna come out going, "Yeah, that was fine."
Huh.
I mean, its good parts are good. Like,
Oh man, the highs, bro.
yeah.
They get you
When-
fucking going. But
It
the
just-
lows, though.
It gets drawn out at points, and some stuff that it's almost. I mean, this movie is too almost origin-y. Like, I was expecting to be further along in like the process of Avatar, so like a lot of it's still a lot of setup. So like a lot of stuff, I'm like, I don't know if they paid it off, but is it paid off later on? Like, because they're still.
I
doing,
mean, there's 2 more movies coming out after this.
Well, it depends on. So as of right now, they're saying 3 could be the last one if it doesn't make enough money, but then they could also do up to 5. Like,
He
so 3,
said
4,
he
5.
has the end of 4 written already. I
Okay,
think
well, the
James Cameron is gonna put 4 out no matter what.
Yeah.
It
I
don't
think so,
matter
too.
if anybody's paying for it, he'll pay for it.
He'll eat the money.
Yeah.
What I could see though is them doing 3 and then doing like, because I guess there's also rumors that he wants to do extended stuff on like Disney Plus and do like some crazy like 9-hour shit.
Ah!
So he's trying to be the next
Yeah.
Marvel.
Yeah. Well, the
I mean, yeah, basically.
current Avatar 3 is almost done. It's just I think they said it's like 8, 9, 10 hours still. He still needs to cut it down.
Bro.
Yeah.
What
My
is
thing
the
is-
8, 9, 10 hours, bro? They're just looking at fucking
know
trees
exactly
for
what it
8, 9,
is.
10
Yeah.
hours? Yeah.
Tech demos.
Yeah, they're looking
Yeah.
at glowing fucking starfish, and they're like, "Oh my god! Imagine how I could fucking mind rap
You're
with
like,
that thing." Yeah,
Yeah. Like, but I'm like, bro, like what? Like, how are you gonna cut 6 hours?
yeah. Especially, I mean, he had 4 people in the editing bay for this movie, and it was still
It's kinda
almost
crazy.
3.5 hours long.
Yeah. Do you
What's the
think
actual
Disney?
runtime?
3 minutes, 3
3:12?
hours and 12 minutes. But I don't know if
Yeah.
that counts.
Jesus.
That may or may not count end credits.
End credits? I think
Yeah.
it does, right? I think we said that.
I don't know. I'll look it up while we're talking
I mean,
about it.
we made an assumption on it. I'm not sure though. What I'm curious though about is like, is Disney gonna be like, okay, like get under 245 for the next one? Like, I wonder what they're because like,
Bro, they gotta fucking force him to be
I mean,
less
they
than
have
3.5
to, but he's
hours.
a big name, so who knows?
Yeah, but if they're the ones putting the movie out,
I
no,
mean, they gave him like this is like 500 million dollars.
yeah. So let's just start on that. The
It's a
budget
billion.
is more than $450 million. I don't think
Easily.
it's less than $500 million. This
Yeah.
is the best CGI ever.
Oh, this movie's dope aesthetically.
I agree.
I
This
think
this blew my shit away.
there is one moment where bodies are flying through the air. That is the only time that the CGI looks bad. The
But like
way
it's
that
great in 3 hours, you know what I mean? Though,
yeah,
like,
three in a
sick.
3
Yeah.
hour and 12 minutes, 10 minutes of it looks bad. It's
And
crazy.
It was 60 frames per second, right?
Yes, I think someone was talking about how
It
the
looked
frame
way
rate is
faster.
different. It looks smooth as shit, is what it looked
Yeah.
like.
Well, like the water stuff, like to be able to like get, especially to see everything.
Yeah.
You talk about in these movies how underwater scenes usually suck because you can't see shit. The way this thing's
look,
lit up is crazy.
Black Panther's underwater scenes look like shit compared to this. The people
I
who
mean,
worked, people who worked on Black Panther should feel bad that their underwater scenes didn't
Think
look
of
like this.
Aquaman, and like that movie was underwater the whole
Yeah.
time. You can't
I'm
see
pretty
shit.
I'm pretty sure they created a whole fucking tank probably for this and just filmed underwater.
No, dude, there's no all of it. Oh no, yeah, they did film underwater mocap though, right? I think they
Yeah, 'cause
said.
they had to
They
all
have
learn
to.
how to like deep dive. Shit.
Right.
They all had to learn.
Bro, crazy. This
but
dude's a
what's-
fucking nutbag.
Because I remember when the first one came out, and everybody was like, "Oh man, he like the way water looks in that movie, like he forever changed it." Like I'm hoping now this forever changes underwater like camera stuff,
Probably.
like and just like visual effects
But
because it's like it can be done.
But it's only if you have enough money.
I mean, also yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's
They
the
probably
moolah.
200 mil right there.
Yeah, I mean, this dude was like, you're gonna make this technology for me, make it work,
Yeah.
and then he just left, and there's a bunch of dudes with a tank of
Yeah.
water going, "What the fuck are we doing?"
Just a bunch of fucking VFX artists just fucking sweating.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
the tank was half sweat; it wasn't even all water.
Yeah.
The movie's runtime includes credit scenes, which can take up to 10 minutes. So the real movie was
Okay.
about 3 hours and 2 minutes.
Just that's a movie though.
It's long.
But honestly, it didn't feel long until the middle of the movie. And if I talk about it,
Yeah.
it's gonna be spoilers, so we're not gonna talk about
Yeah,
it.
there's a couple things I want to talk about, but it's spoilers, so
So I mean, we
Like-
can just keep talking about it. Acting, fantastic. Holy shit!
Yeah.
I didn't care about anybody in the first Avatar. This one though got me feeling, bro.
Bro.
I was feeling
yeah, Jake's wife.
Jake
Bro,
Sully. Oh,
She's
what
a
is-
fucine. I mean,
Oh,
Zoe
Zoe
Saldana.
Yeah, what is her name? In the movie.
It's Nate Titi.
Oh yeah.
My like, so I don't know. Have you guys ever seen The Last Kingdom?
No.
No,
It's a Netflix show, and there's this
No,
character
definitely
called
not.
Uhtred of Bebbanburg, like the main character.
I love that
Dude,
name. Holy
look-
shit, that's cool.
If you look at him, he looks exactly like Avatar Jake Sully, and I
Is
could not
it-
get it out of my
Is
head.
it the main character?
Yeah,
No
and it's
way,
like
dude.
when he like has his hair cut like later on. In the
yeah,
show.
yeah. I found
Yeah,
the
he-
exact picture you're talking about.
Dude,
the
they look.
Jamie Foxx one.
No. That
Like,
one? Oh,
yeah,
this one he looks a little more. I could see how you could see it, but saying
Like the newer
exactly is
one.
a stretch.
Yeah. The newer ones where he's more like he gets more beat up as the show goes on, and where he has like more cuts and stuff on his face.
So his
because, like,
face
the
is
Avatar-
literally blue.
Yeah. So like how they have like the lines and war paint and stuff. Like there's
Mm.
times where I'm like, oh man, but like I couldn't get that out of my head. I was like, damn, I know it's a different actor, but if they ever
Totally
need to replace
different
him,
actor, dude.
yeah,
That's so
if they ever
funny.
need to replace him, you know,
They got him.
Probably not.
This is
we'll
the
cap him up.
this is the only thing that Sam Worthington is ever gonna do again.
He doesn't need to do anything else. Yeah.
He doesn't need to, but also I don't think anybody's asking him to work.
No,
Yeah.
and I think he's only doing this because people don't realize who he is.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
I,
100%.
I think James Cameron, he seems like the type of guy who's loyal a fuck. So
Well,
he is
did
definitely
nothing wrong
like,
though to be replaced though. You know what I mean?
no, and I think he's perfect as the character.
He did his
Well-
job, yeah.
Well, he's also better in this movie because it's following more characters, and you get like, and he's only like being just a paternal role versus
Right.
like, what he was in the first movie. Like, and we'll get into like specifics like in the spoiler part. But I do think his character is better in this movie. I think
think
some
so, too.
characters are better, but I also think some are worse.
Oh, that's
I kinda
interesting.
see-
I would love to hear who you think is worse later. Go ahead,
I
Eric.
can't even remember the first one though. Like,
I
at
could
all.
tell you all the story beats from the first one.
It's pretty forgettable, minus
It-
the visual effects, though. Like,
Well, the story is so high level that's what
It's
makes it
cookie cutter.
forgettable. Yeah,
yeah,
and I'm gonna
Uh,
look up our ranking for that, but keep talking.
it doesn't do anything. The first one, like story wise, doesn't do anything special.
Mm-mm.
like-
it just sets up Jake as the chief, basically, I guess. is the savior of the people, right?
Well, yeah, he's just the white savior. That's all he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What I do think is really cool though is how they have them like different color blues or whatever, like so it's easy to kind of differentiate who is who and what is what. And then like the whole like since they're like hybrids or whatever, I guess you would say they have like the different fingers or whatever. I think is interesting. Like
Yeah, it's the nipple thing from Rick and Morty.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, with the pointies or the
or the round ones or whatever. Yeah,
and that's the whole war.
And that's the only difference between them. And they're like, "Nah, I'm prejudiced. Fuck that."
Yeah.
But
so, a lot of people had like fins though, right? The original, the tree people don't have those.
They didn't have fins. Their forearms were bigger.
Big.
They may have had like almost like feather like fins, but
because I don't think it had like gills, but it was like
no.
Like, it was weird looking though. Like I don't know.
It's almost like instead of hair, that was like a replacement for the hair. Yeah. But that was more like flowing in the wind. They weren't using that to steer their body or anything.
See, because I was wondering if it was like a mutation, like since they're more prone to water, their bodies mutated type thing. Just
that's
like
I mean their tail definitely did.
Their tail did, and they do use that when they're swimming, but the forearms is the other thing. They just got thicker so that they could displace more water.
More water.
Yeah. That makes sense, yeah.
All right, we got 13 seconds left, so we're just gonna Avatar blue cat people, blue cat water people this time though. Different color.
Surprised.
Yeah, slightly different blue.
Totally different blue.
Nice shade of blue.
All right, everybody. So we're gonna give our thumbs up and thumbs down on 3. Ready? All right. So wait, is this saying you should see it at all, or is this saying you should see it in theaters? I think we should distinguish it.
Two different questions, yeah.
I know, that's why I'm asking.
I'd probably see it at all.
Okay.
If you're gonna see it in
right?
We'll see it at all. No, let's see it in theaters. For these Sooners, I think we should see it in theaters.
Okay.
Eric put it down so he can reload his answer.
Yeah.
All right. So whether or not you should see it in theaters. Ready? 1, 2, 3. See it in theaters. Well, I'm not giving it no 2 thumbs up. This ain't no Violent Night, brother.
No. My thing real quick is if you're gonna see it in theaters. If you're not gonna see it in theaters, don't bother.
Don't watch it.
Wait till next week until you can take off your 3D glasses.
Yeah, don't go to see it in 3D. All right, everybody. If you would like our spoiler full thoughts on Avatar: Way of Water, I'm actually gonna get rid of that too. Go ahead and click the button in the top right hand corner right there to see our spoilers. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye. I was struggling. I did it slow because I didn't know which way it was.
All right, spoiler time. So the last battle scene was the only time that the effects wavered ever, which is crazy. And it's only those human bodies.
Anytime I wanted to hit the boat.
When the Tao Kan is attacking the boat and he's flipping the boats up, and bodies are flying, they look like rubber. And it's like,
I'm sure it's just 3D models too.
The fast frame rate probably didn't help either.
Yeah,
I feel like slow frame rates don't help it though. Fluid motion helps the models look real, right? So like in the fight scene, that fight scene looks so good, but like, could you imagine that in 24 frames per second?
Was your guys' shit? My shit chugged like three times. I think I can remember. Like
what?
It like drastically went to like 10 frames per second. I feel like it probably wasn't, but like compared to the whole fucking movie, there's a couple times where it chugged.
Yeah, what kind of shitty Dolby did you go to, man?
Yeah, we were overheating that shit, dude.
Yeah. Honestly, my IMAX looked great. The only problem was my glasses are too thick. So I had to keep readjusting my 3D glasses so that the picture would look right.
So I don't have since I don't wear glasses, I
fucking brag about it.
But the issue is I don't have the glasses on glasses thing. But I'm so uncomfortable wearing those glasses that long. Because it bothers the top of my ears.
You can go fuck yourself. Because look, some of us have to live with that.
I had to sit at a certain angle the whole time.
Yes, dude. So I didn't know until yesterday, but apparently I like leaning my head and watching movies, and I was leaning my head, and when you do that, the glasses don't work. Yeah. So I would lean my head, and the picture would split, and I'd be like,
it's because
fuck.
you had those city sheets, dude. shitty seats.
No, I would have
laid back. If you would have laid back, you'd been, I could just boop.
No, I would have leaned more if I was laying back. I would have been even more uncomfortable because I would have been stiff.
You'd have to be like this.
No, that's when you take those the little airplane pillows and you put it behind you.
Keep your shit straight. A neck brace. But yeah, I was just like, oh my god. Oh, and don't even get me started on my movie going experience. Someone went in there smelling like fucking fish oil. Okay, so the first 20 minutes of the movie,
because they knew it was a underwater movie.
First 20 minutes of the movie, it smells like fish oil. Okay, so I'm literally breathing through my fucking sweater. I pull it down to eat popcorn, pull it back up.
Dude, what kind of sweaties did you go watch the movie with?
Bro, the IMAX theater was fucking packed. Okay, and then the woman behind me was either lit or had gotten lit throughout the movie.
Right
on. And so,
both.
Literally, bro, I'm not even fucking kidding you. For the whole last...
the joint?
No, that would have been crazy. I would have been like, bitch, if you're going to talk, you're going to give me that joint. Yeah. So, literally the last 30 minutes, she's going, oh, she's scary. Oh, she going to fuck him up. Bro, loud as shit in the theater.
What does that even mean?
So it's when Neytiri is going fucking just beast mode on the ship.
Yeah, when she becomes one with nature.
Yeah, and she's fucking, she's like looking real animalistic.
Bro,
and
I
she
was
goes,
like Spider, dude. I was scared as hell.
I would have ran. I'd have dove in that water so fast. But like, she starts going ham on dudes, and this woman just literally keeps going, and then like,
a dude.
No, it's a woman. It's a woman behind me. Okay. And then every time that one of the Na'vi would hiss, like they've done for the last 6 hours of Avatar movie, she would go,
oh no.
She was laughing like they were being weird.
Dude, let me tell you my experience.
But they did it in the first movie too, though. It's not brand new.
We
already had 9 hours worth of hissing.
She was like late 50s, early 60s, so she
just wants to be in on it.
Yeah, but like nobody else was laughing, bro. Everybody was taking it seriously, and she was the only one that was like, hey, they're hissing.
I think this was the quietest theater I've ever sat in my entire fucking life.
You can go fuck yourself.
Bro, we were so captivated by the fucking images. Everyone, I think just people laughed once.
Yeah. They clapped?
Laughed once.
Laughed.
I don't think, I'm trying to think of like, did I really laugh? I don't know if there's really too many.
It's when moments. The kid was like, oh man, I'm tied up again.
Yeah, people laughed for that one, yeah.
Oh, I did chuckle when she's like, oh, your heart's beating fast, and it pans over to the other 2 boys or whatever. Because I was like,
yeah. Oh, it's like, getting horny.
Yeah, I forgot, my bad.
Yeah, it's just, I will never. I have to move somewhere where people appreciate film or something. Or maybe I should just stop being a sweaty bitch. Maybe I need to learn how to block people out.
Maybe laugh with them, dude.
Okay, maybe. I'm not, dude. I was I know.
So I didn't even find it funny.
Yeah, that is my problem. I'm not funny. No, I legit, because I shushed those other people during Knives Out, but I legit was about to turn around and be like, and then turn back around, but I was like, I don't want to fight anybody. It was just,
you pull out a Glock, dude, and fucking gun you down.
Now she's with 2 other people, and I was there alone.
You gotta you got a big baller it and just start running out whole theater.
Yeah, no shit. I'm about to. Man, it's just so fucking frustrating.
But I mean, overall, even with that experience, you thought it was good, right?
Yes, I'm not gonna knock the movie.
They didn't bring down your shit. Okay.
No.
Well, this movie is not a bad movie. I just don't think I don't understand how like the first one made so much money. I don't understand how this one's gonna recoup that much money because like
I don't think it's gonna hit those heights.
I don't think it's going to.
It like to be like successful though. It dead ass needs to be like the 4th highest grossing film of all time. Like they spent so much money.
Unless it's just in theaters for 10 years.
It just needs to be top 10, doesn't it?
I don't know.
What, dude, they're probably like
I'm looking
all
right
together
now.
like 700, 800 mil in this. Like, it has to hit a bill. Has to.
No, assuming it's $450. $450. He made it with a fucking pocket camera in his backyard. Though he died.
owns all the equipment. Though. Like, he just owns it.
Assuming it was actually $450 million, we double it, right, for production and marketing. That's $900 million. So to be profitable, it has to be the 50th highest grossing movie of all time.
But the thing is, international, they only get percentage of international though, too, is the issue. That's why those numbers get skewed, because they don't get like international. They share the money.
But look, we're not worried about that. We're worried about lifetime gross, because that's all that we know.
Yeah.
We don't know the inner details. All we know is lifetime gross. Lifetime gross, it has to be the 50th highest. It has to beat Jurassic World Dominion. Okay? Yeah. There have been 51 movies that have made over $1 billion. Which is crazy.
Okay. No.
But do you think it hits a bill?
Yes, absolutely it hits $1 billion. Look, foreign markets love this shit.
I mean, projections are shit. We've seen
they
that
love
recently.
blue.
But it's already underperforming what their original projections were.
But that's only if you look at the original weekend box office of the first Avatar, it was like $14 million.
Well, no, the first Avatar had legs, like no other movies.
No. The first weekend.
Like it did real well the first weekend, because it's like constantly makes money.
It did not make good money the first weekend. It made bad money. So everybody who's like, it didn't make $30 million in the opening weekend. Yeah, the first one didn't either, and it made fucking $2.9 million.
Well, this one I think is gonna have the thing where like people talk about it, people expect shit, like we expected shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and then we're gonna be like, hey, you probably should see that.
It depends if people are gonna care enough, like they cared about the first one, where they're like, people are like, hey, you got to see this because of visual effects.
I think they will.
Not even that. I think just the movie has a good story, and there's only certain things where like it becomes a tech demo. But I don't know if it's justified, because the character, that's like who she is. That's who Sigourney Weaver's character is. Mm-hmm. She's one with nature, right?
Yeah.
So is that actually her? By the way, is that her?
It actually is, yeah, surprisingly.
Okay. Well, no, it sounds like her. It sounds like a fucking 60-year-old woman talking to her little baby body.
I thought someone was imitating her speech.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. Some scenes sound fine. So other scenes sound like it's like, oh, it doesn't fit the age of the character.
It is her.
Weird. Yeah. And that's weird too. Like, I mean, I didn't know what the villain was going to be, because I didn't really watch the trailers of it or whatever. Like,
I didn't see anything other than the first trailer either.
Okay.
I like it.
I don't think they showed them. I don't think they showed them in the trailer.
In any of the trailers? I mean, who the
insane.
fuck is going to see Scott Lang's, or whatever the fuck his name is, Stephen Lang's, his avatar, and be like, that's the guy for the first movie.
Yeah.
Like, nobody can do that.
No, but I don't think they even mentioned that. Unless, because the only trailer I saw, it was just tech demo the whole time.
But I'm sure they
but
a trailer probably did, but we just didn't see it.
Right. I didn't watch the fucking second official trailer for Avatar, because what the fuck?
But it didn't, like, I guess it
Did you watch all of those trailers?
Dude, they got like 17
That's what we're talking about. Yeah. But I knew Stephen Lang was going to be in this movie. Like, James Cameron talked about it. So, like,
I didn't know nothing.
Oh, I just knew about it offhand. I, saw it on my Google News and was like, oh, okay, they're bringing him back. But it didn't ruin it. Like, when they were like, we brought you back to life, and now you have to watch a video of your dead self talking to you. I was like, this is pretty fucked.
That explains the 20-year gap, though. I mean,
20-year gap?
Because
it's 13
however
years,
long.
But
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it's 13 years from that last movie to this movie.
Oh, okay, but so this movie takes place in real time?
Oh, I don't know. I guess, is that the time difference?
So you just corrected Eric, but you don't even know what Eric's talking about.
No, I know the movie is 13 years.
No,
that's where
I don't think Eric.
Yeah.
We're talking Avatar years, right?
No, I didn't. No, not Avatar years.
Oh, okay. But then why are you bringing it up? I don't know if he made it 1-to-1.
Well, because of time dilation, it doesn't matter though. Because as soon as they left for the mission, the initial first movie, right? They cloned each other.
He is overthinking it. Yeah.
They cloned each other, right?
Yeah, he's in a no, but he's not in a clone of Stephen Lang's human body.
No, Avatar.
Yeah, they didn't remake a human body at all.
No, yeah.
No, but by the time his memories are loaded into the Avatar.
Yeah.
By the time that thing's grown,
bro, you don't know the anatomy of a Na'vi, dog.
It depends how old Jake Sully's oldest kid is. Like, because he didn't have kids.
Yeah, but we also don't know what their maturation age rate is.
That's what I'm saying. Time dilation or some shit. I don't know.
You're solving a problem we ain't got, Eric. We don't care about that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Now that you mentioned, I'm pretty sure it's based on real years.
Okay, so he made it 13
I think it
years
is
jump.
based on.
Yes,
I want to say it was us. Yeah.
It just says more than a decade after the events of the first film. So we can assume 13 years. I'll take that. That's a good assumption.
When you said that,
I
didn't
even
know
think they
year...
said 20 at one point. I don't know.
That'd be wild.
That would be wild. It could be.
Yeah,
but when
I
you
wouldn't be
said
surprised.
in like real time, I don't know what year the first movie came out. So when you said that question, I was just like, wait, hold on. What year did the first one come out?
2009.
Okay, because I was trying to do the math, and then
I'm pretty sure Eddie Falco.
Time dilation.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Eddie Falco was like,
but
hey,
this is not Interstellar.
No. This is not Interstellar. Hold on.
So real quick though,
hold on, real quick though. No,
Okay.
go ahead. I'm kidding.
So the last movie, we got a mention of The Sopranos.
Oh my god,
in this
dude! So glad
movie-
you brought that up. Carmela's in this movie.
Yeah.
Dude, when I
come
saw
on,
her,
Eddie Falco, dude. Come on.
no, it's Carmela, dude. When I
it's
saw her,
Carmela,
I was
dude.
like, "Where's Tony?" I want
She
to
was
see him.
never, bro. She was never in the trailers. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. This is instantly plus 10 for me.
Yeah, dude. And I didn't think they were gonna find a better bad guy than Stephen Lang's character from the first one, but she's fucking crazy, bro.
vicious.
She was
She's
ready
ruthless.
she was ready to kill that child, dog. I was like, oh, she bad.
Dude,
And
he was
then
literally bleeding from his
Yeah,
nose. His brain was becoming mush.
It was his frontal lobe was bleeding,
Yeah,
dog. Oh
yeah.
my god, that shit happened.
then
And I
she
was
was
like,
like,
fuck with
hey.
her.
That's not your kid.
Yeah, you little bitch. I brought you back to life, you hoe.
What I think is interesting too, like for his development, especially going further in the stories, is because it's like that's such an interesting concept because he's like he has his memories, but he isn't him. So like he's gonna like I think he's gonna grow as a character.
But I don't want that though.
Oh, see, I want him to save them in the end.
No, get that fucking Marvel Studios bullshit out of here. Give me a
thought it
fucking
was
bad
kinda
guy
wild.
that's a
It's happening
bad guy.
already.
That's not true though. He could change it. It's somebody.
No, 9-3. The movie's done.
Yeah, the movie is done. But like,
4? Yeah.
like unless you're gonna keep Eddie Falco as the main villain now and she's just a baddie the whole time, fine, I'll take this one bad guy changing, but like I'm sick and fucking tired of this shit. I want a bad guy who's just fucking bad, bro, who's just a bad motherfucker.
Like a Thanos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want that. I need a bad guy who's just a worthless piece of shit, and I
But
need
he's
to
on
root
some-
that he's dead.
He's on some White Vision shit right now.
I don't want. No, that's not true.
I mean, what's the difference?
What White Vision is? It's not a direct one-to-one comparison, though, right? Because White Vision got his memories from a good guy, so like he's like it's almost polar opposite, right? Because it's a good guy who doesn't know who he is or what he is, so he's going off to discover himself. Like this dude doesn't know.
Steven was a bad guy.
Yeah, he was he was just a bad guy
Yeah.
still. And like White Vision was just like, leave me alone. I don't want to be by you guys. Shoot you.
Well, he starts out trying to crush heads, and then he doesn't realize that
he's freaking out. He's a baby. He's a baby who's got the memories of a 60-year-old man. He's like, get me out of here.
Yeah,
These guys are
but-
seasoned fucking Marines, dude.
Yeah, they're hoo-ah,
They're ready to kill.
simplify.
But like he changes drastically already in this first movie, which is like kind of crazy. Like he's still trying to do his mission or whatever, but like he cares about like I guess the child more than you would think he would.
His name is Miles.
Yeah.
The only thing is,
Spider.
I don't really get why Spider saved his avatar.
So
I mean,
I
still
would
like his
assume
dad.
the reason he
'Cause it's-
did that is because he saw the moment of humanity when he gave up Jake's daughter and said, okay, give me the boy. I'm not going to
Yeah.
kill her. Please don't kill my son. Right. So in that moment, he was like, this dude might be redeemable. So if I let him die, I'm no better than he is. Right.
Yeah.
And he wasn't really with what are the people called? The water people. He wasn't with them, but he still was like using the same like thought process and philosophy, right? Because I think for the most part, the Na'vi, all of them don't believe in unnecessary death. You know, they believe in like, I'm going to kill for sustenance and that's about it. Life is more important than anything. And this dude is more Na'vi than he is human. So when he saw this life here and saw that the life was redeemable, he said, I can't. I got to save him. It wouldn't be right morally for me to let him die, even though he's a worthless piece of shit.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting too when they did the whale stuff, because like that was like they did that to like buffaloes and stuff, and that was a big issue where people were like the natives would use everything from the buffalo. Yeah. And then you had the colonizers came over and they were literally only taking the pelts. They were wasting every other part of it. Like, which is crazy. So I was like, oh, that's a cool like comparison. It was so bogus. Like it's telling the story it wants to tell, so I get it. But like it is really messed up. Like, but it's like you're supposed to be like, hey, these guys are terrible. Like, I
mean, I'm gonna be real with you.
America, but
I didn't feel bad. I was like, yeah, everybody in the modern world is a piece of shit. These dudes are no.
You don't feel bad for the mom,
bro. If I feel bad for her, I have to feel bad for every single mother cow that has ever had their baby stolen away from them. They're animals. Sure, I feel bad because they're a living creature.
No, those are living creatures.
They're just like pigs, though. Pigs are they're as intelligent as a 5-year-old child. So every time you eat a piece of bacon, you need to understand that you're basically eating a 5-year-old child. Exactly.
There's levels to it, dude. Whales
levels
are smarter than humans.
You can levels my ball into your mouth, my singular ball. It doesn't. I get it, but you also have to look at every single time that you eat a piece of meat. It's the same shit.
But I can't talk to a pig.
No, you can talk to a pig. The pig just can't talk back.
I can't do sign language and shit and fucking have a conversation with a fucking pig.
I can't put my tail into this pig and we become one, you know? I can't ride the hog.
But great. Yeah, that's normal human being behavior, guys. We've been here. We've been doing this shit since day one.
I mean, 100% the world would do that because if you can stop aging... 100%. And I love how this movie...
we would be killing babies. We'd be killing actual babies if it meant we could live forever.
I mean, some say we do already.
Yeah, but come on. There's no evidence. Go ahead.
The Illuminati.
Life starts after the 9th month. We all know this.
Yeah, after you fucking come kicking your way out of your mom's vagina. But wait, can we all agree that the American military is a piece of shit?
Oh, they're terrible people.
Okay, just so that we're all...
IRL or in movie?
Yes, IRL, because this is...
A little bit of both.
No, a lot of bit of both, brother, because this is...
But are these like American military or is it like world military?
They're American, bro.
I mean, they're U.S. Marines, what they look like.
They say they're U.S. Marines. Okay. They say Semper Fi.
They say Semper Fi.
But dude, the Marines have just taken over on this fucking
and
world.
And you know they got Dodge Chargers at home, dude. Come
bro,
on.
they got Avatar Dodge Chargers. These avatars are riding big Dodge Chargers.
So the new avatars, the bad guys, were they just like breaking them? Like, were they not actually putting their tails into the creatures?
No, they were. We saw a scene where
Sam jumps on it, but they never like do the whole like connect.
No, when Oh Boy comes up, he's like, "All right, Marines, your turn," and his shit is connected. Which
see, that's what I'm asking.
There's some really cool storytelling elements too, because if you look at the way that like natural born Na'vi interact with animals, they're very careful when they disconnect and they grab the tail of the animal in their tail and slowly disconnect them. But when Stephen Lang's character hops off of his, he hits the dude's tail and he like assaults it to get him off of him because he just doesn't give a shit.
That. Yeah, I mean they don't.
Yeah,
100%.
I didn't see that.
But it was during the last battle scene when he was riding his thing and he like jumps onto the ship. When he jumps off to like talk to the boys, he like snatches it off the animal and it's like a way for him to be like, get the fuck away from me. I was like, God damn it, James Cameron, you're making me sit through 3 hours, but there's storytelling in it.
Yeah, that's interesting though.
I think that's a perfect way of summarizing this shit, dude. You're making me sit through 3 hours of this, but it's storytelling. Like, because
some of it.
My thing was like, you can take out the shark bit, but that explains how he got the whale.
Oh my God, that was literally the same thought process I had last night on the train. I was like,
and then you can take out all the tech demos of Kiri, but then that explains, she's connected with Earth.
Right.
They could have shortened stuff though. Like they didn't have to go.
I think they could have made the 45 minutes that they spent with the Taucan and just made it 15 minutes. Like, and I would have gotten it, bro.
Little cuts here and there, yeah.
Yeah, I got it. He's an outcast. Nobody likes him, but my boy likes him. Cool.
Yeah.
And then when he saves him, yeah, they fucking tongue-tied in the middle of the fucking sea. I got it. I get it.
Yeah. Because they could have done like they did with Jake. When they explain like Jake how he's kind of training, it's real quick. They get to the point.
And don't they just say it? Like, oh, you're talking about in the second one where he's learning how to ride the water thing?
Yeah, it's super quick. He fails once, he figures, and then you see him do his like a human thing where he tries other shit, and then he fails, and then he becomes one with him, and then he gets it. Boom, second try. The other, when everyone else did it, they're like, all right, 30 minutes explaining this.
Yeah, for no reason. I don't care about these kids, bro. I care about Jake
I didn't
Sully.
know. Like, here we're just looking at the water, at the sand. We didn't need that.
I mean, we get she's weird, and they were just like, hey, you got to realize that she's weird. Like, she is.
But also,
she's like, not like anybody else.
Nobody really calls her weird for staring at the sand. They go, why is she staring at the sand? And then they go,
she's a freak.
She's a freak because she has 4 fingers. No, she's a freak because she's looking at the fucking ground, bro. What are you talking about?
But which is weird too, though, because they're like, she's more in tune with nature. But then they're like, oh, that's weird. But it's like, bro, y'all connect tails to everything. What the fuck?
I was gonna say, but then that's the whole Avatar way is being connected with nature. So like, she's
more in
Avatar.
tune with it. Yeah, like she's the chosen one. Like, what are we doing?
Neo,
here?
Dude.
Yeah,
she really is Neo, though. I'm gonna go back to the Avatar versus Avatar 2 money thing. Mm-hmm. They didn't start breaking records until their 11th weekend in theaters. So they have the biggest domestic 11th weekend and then on. Okay. So the first 10 weeks they weren't even breaking records. It was just another fucking movie.
Yeah.
What month did it release? The first one?
Oh, I don't know.
But it'd be weird if this one did it that same way. Like,
I may have lied, but go ahead.
It could it happen? Sure, but I'd be so surprised that if it doesn't kill it this weekend, that it does that.
It opened in December. It opened the same exact weekend.
Okay.
Huh.
I mean, if it does a 1-to-1 though, that's super impressive.
What's 11 weeks from now? Summer?
What's 11 weeks from now? Yeah, it's in the middle of the summer.
Yeah.
People went out. They're like, all right, we're gonna see our one movie for the year. Oh, Avatar's still showing.
They probably re-released it. Is what probably happened.
They went, oh, it's not 3D. I'm gonna go see this.
Yeah. I mean, this thing just had a re-release a couple months ago. The first one. They love re-releasing these. Like, this movie's gonna be in theaters all year long.
Probably.
It has to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
When is it gonna come out on video though?
I don't know. I can see Cameron like doing, because like normally it's like 45 days now. Like, I'd be so surprised if it gets quick. Like, I can see them trying to like drag it out.
It's probably contractually obligated. It can't come out quick.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure if Disney didn't strong arm theaters on this one, I'd be surprised. Like, I think people are gonna be like, hey, if you want it, 6 months. Like,
probably.
But I have 2 theaters, 6 months. Oh, so Zoe Saldana's character is so underutilized in this. Like, she just like hisses and screams the whole movie, I feel.
Yeah, she almost reverts back to her first movie's character.
Yeah. And like in the spoiler free, that's what I was talking about. And I was like, bro, like what are they doing? I understand they're trying to develop all these other characters.
I thought she was the baddest, dude. Whenever she would fucking arrow someone in the jet, I'd fucking get rock hard, man. That shit was awesome.
But what we're saying
she's a warrior. She's no different than a side character.
Yeah.
She was doing that shit in the first movie too. Like, what? And she's a bad mom. Let's just say that.
But she's reduced.
Because she just wants to baby these kids, bro. You're in a fucking war. You can't be babying these kids. That's why your oldest son got fucking gadded.
Yeah.
Dude, but then you got fucking Jake, Oscar Lima Charlie. Do you copy fucking to his kids?
He's their commanding officer. What do you mean?
He's their dad, dude. Come on.
Not when you're getting shot at, motherfucker. Your dad doesn't exist as your commanding officer.
Even when he's yelling at them, that he's like, Oscar Mike Charlie 5 mics.
But there are a lot of like
tango
military like dads that do treat children like that. Like, that's not like so far fetched.
But like, it'd be different if this was post-war and there's been happiness and they're not fighting anybody and he's still treating them like that. That's different. They're actively fighting this war every day. there is no on off when your life is on the line every
they
minute.
They attack their big tree. It's on site for the
no
rest of
shit.
life.
Yeah, for real though. Like, no cap. Like, I mean, I'd be swinging every fucking day. I wouldn't let up because the minute you get comfortable, you die. You know,
and like Jake knows these people. Like,
right.
It's not like and because his job to come in was just to be a grunt and to be like, hey, we need these resources.
I mean, he was a spy, bro. He wasn't even a grunt. Yeah. He was a fucking. He was a double agent.
I don't like how in the first movie they're like, hey, and I guess sure you can change it, whatever. But they're like, this resource is why we're here, the whatever metal shit or whatever. Yeah, and then now they're like, we found a new resource, and I was like, okay, so the whole first movie doesn't really mean shit for the most part.
No,
I mean, Eddie Falco says Earth is dying. We gotta fucking get resources from this bitch.
Yeah, there's like two different reasons that they're still on the planet. One, they're terraforming, and two, they found the fucking elixir of life. So I mean,
and I feel like that elixir of life is like Google found it, and they're like, oh, that's why he was like, oh
they
yeah,
said 80 mil for a vial.
Yeah,
Google fucking paid for this shit.
Yeah. But yeah. I thought it was interesting with the Wells character though, where they're like, "Oh, we don't kill or whatever," and it's like, bro, but they are murdering you. They are massacring you.
No, but and then as soon as Jake is like, they have your daughter, and he's like, I might have to start killing. I might have to get my fins wet.
Yeah. But like the war people are like, oh, don't talk to him because he announced kids because he's a killer. But it's just like the water people. It's like y'all, everyone kills though. Like I understand.
Yeah, for one reason or another, you have to.
Yeah, they're doing this like celibacy thing where they're like, I can't do none of this. But it's just like, bro, they're literally floating you up to the surface and taking your brain. Like, get out of here, kill them.
I can't kill.
No, we don't fuck with that.
Yeah. I thought it was wild that the one he went on a mission. They all just got blown back though. I was like, oh fuck.
That's kind of dirty, man. That was first person view too. You fucking seen it.
We were his eyeballs. Oh man. But see how quick that scene was and got the point across. Like they can do it.
Nah, they ain't got it.
He just wanted to swing his dick around. See CGI motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You're never gonna see some shit like this ever in your fucking life.
Until 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah, but then that shit's gonna be hot. It's gonna be so hot. He just looks at the interviewer. Imagine all the Rule 34.
I had a whole state of fucking VFX artists just in the fucking lab.
You ever heard of You ever heard of Germany? Yeah, I hired the whole country, motherfucker.
Yeah. No, dude, they're Disney. They went to some third world country. They trained them in these 13 years.
You ever heard of Kluklonistan? Yeah, there's a reason, motherfucker.
Yeah. They're just in there, just VR.
Yeah, you ever heard of the GPU shortage of 2020?
It was all me, Cameron. This fucking crazy bastard.
Yeah.
All right, what else can we talk about? What didn't we like about this movie? It was boring sometimes.
It was drawn out of points. Sometimes it was trying to be like a movie telling a story. Other times it's like I gotta set up some more shit, so I gotta dumb down, explain it to you, which it's fine, sure.
Yeah, that's an in-between movie thing.
Yeah, but it's just weird because like we also don't really know how further they're going with this, like because like it's so like up in the air. So I'm like, man, y'all better explain this shit to me, or I'm gonna be even more pissed when I watch this movie back. Like right now, I'm like, hey, it's the middle movie at least. I'm gonna let it fly. Like some stuff needs to be told like this.
Yeah, I think next movie they're about to fucking tell some shit and close some shit out.
I have a feeling he's gonna fuck around and lose the whole plot thread with Sigourney Weaver's character, and she's just gonna be a nobody.
They're gonna forget about her next movie.
Yeah, like
so, I mean,
it's gonna be nothing.
This is what the issue of this movie is gonna fall into. It's like trying to make his kids super relevant, and then also still try to have the parents relevant. And you've seen like Zoe Saldana took a backseat in this movie.
Yeah.
So like the next movie, like, and even Jake kind of takes a backseat. So it's like, what is gonna happen like in the next movie?
I think he just doesn't want to pay those actors anymore.
Yeah.
He's like, you motherfuckers expensive.
Winslet was only on that's the first time she ever did mocap, and she was only on like for like a month. They only had her for because
wow.
Yeah, even though her character is in there a lot, but I'm like, oh, okay, I guess it's like small scenes. But yeah, so they were burning through things. Like they were like the actors that they had for a little bit of time. They kind of knocked it out. But I don't know, man. I just think it's like, okay, is this Kiri's story or like what are we doing? Like, because that's what it's setting up.
It has to be Kiri's movie.
Like she has to be the future of the franchise or not? Like, what are we doing with this movie?
But then you're paying Sigourney Weaver big bucks.
It's Sigourney, Eric.
Yeah.
Oh,
but she ain't doing shit.
No,
else.
just want to make sure. No, she's not doing shit else. I mean, but she doesn't have to. She's got so much money. Come on.
Yeah.
But also, what the fuck was I gonna say? Fuck. Maybe she's just gonna be the forever B plot. Like the A plot will always the A plot will always be about the family, and she's just always doing some tree shit.
Some weird shit connecting the trees.
Yeah.
So is she like Jesus, or what's going on with that?
Yes, I think.
Right?
They explained it a little because in the lab she was like, it's like a Neuralink. They're like developing something. And then she's like connected to the whole fucking system.
No,
pregnancy.
But somebody was like, it's an immaculate conception. Yeah. We're just talking about how her birth came about.
Okay.
Because
who knows?
So like she's like the memory. It's so weird though because it's like she's like a new person, but at first I was like, wait, is she like the other avatar? Oh,
we're good.
Is she like the other avatars where it's like, oh, they just put the consciousness in, but it's like, oh no, it's like she grew in the womb, and then they're like, hey, but they could be in the next movie, be like, oh no, old science boy did it dirty. But
they were saying though, they were like,
no, but it was a joke.
Yeah, but they're also not built. Like the avatars, I'm assuming, right? Or are they
not built?
Like, do they like the
nuts
human
and
avatars? Yeah, like they fuck or no?
They have to, right? Because how else would Jake Sully have been able to fuck
I forget in the first movie how he becomes a true avatar. To be honest,
so while he's dying because his mask gets pierced, they lay him down at the foot of the Mother Gaia tree or whatever, and then she fucking
transfers consciousness, right?
Yeah,
to the other.
The tree
but
just
that's
does all the work.
Special circumstance shit, though.
100%. Yeah.
So like I can see that's why he has kids, and that's how I'm kind of taking.
No. But his body was still built in a lab. They grew his ass in a
body,
tube.
Right?
Yeah. Because he had 4 fingers. His avatar body has 4 fingers, and that DNA, because it's spliced in with human DNA, so that DNA is why his natural-born kids have 4 fingers, and why Sigourney Weaver's kid has 4 fingers.
Oh.
Now, how they
and that's why they were like, "Hey, check this shit out."
Yeah,
dude. When he gives him the 2 fingers, I was dying, bro. That shit was
Wait,
so
so how many
funny.
fingers do the regular avatars have?
3.
I thought they had 5.
No, it's 3.
I thought his humans had 5.
It's 3 on here, and then the 4th one is here. But the Marines have 4 fingers and a thumb. But the natural Na'vi have 3 fingers and a thumb.
I love though. Like, do they have a? Yeah, I guess they would have a thumb. But I'm confused.
They do have 4 fingers.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, because that's how they know they're not.
That's why they call him an alien.
And that's how they always know that those are his kids because the hands.
Right.
But when he gives them the old knuckle sandwich, I was like, oh shit. He said, hey, look what these little hands can do.
He said it's called a punch, bitch.
Yeah.
That shit was funny as hell.
It was. I was liking it.
The older brother though gets the shitty end of the stick in this movie.
Yeah, but he was a nobody character too.
Yeah, underdeveloped for sure.
Underdeveloped as fuck. He was there to be cool.
Spider had more fucking development.
You ain't lying.
Do you guys blame Spider for like his like path in the movie?
It's hard to get a read. Like, he's got the genetics of a piece of shit, right? So we can assume he's not always going to make the best decisions.
There's like one line in the movie though where they're like, "Oh yeah, he was left and stuff, but he's more like a cat or some shit." They say,
he's like feral.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what though? You're like a pet to them, so I understand.
I don't think so. I think the kids treat him like family. It's the it's Neytiri that doesn't like him.
Yeah. It's always Aldana that doesn't like him.
And the only reason she doesn't like him is because he's the spawn of a boy. That's it.
Sky people.
Yeah.
Man, she fucking the Sky people. I ain't got time for her.
Yeah, that was my thing. How are you gonna be racist? You sucked those Sky dude's dick. What are you talking
and you
about?
knew he was an avatar.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like he fucking...
Yeah. You are Gluck Gluck Navi 1000, dude.
You ain't lying, dude. Y'all with the trees and the fucking flies and the birds, all that shit.
Yeah, her character was just weird though. The whole movie, her character was really
hated
weird.
her character in here. She just complained, hissed, and yelled the whole movie.
And shot
Bro,
dudes in the chest.
Yeah.
Bro, when she went beast mode, I was
100%.
scared.
Great warrior. I think her
but not
warrior
redeemable enough.
great. But it's just like even in the beginning, it's like, bro, they're trying to kill you. Like, it's better for your family leave. But this is all I've ever known. It's like, bro, my dude came from another planet, dude. Like, chill out.
You can give up this tree.
Yeah, that's already burnt down. Get out of here.
So next movie, who are they going to introduce? Earth people? Underground people?
So the
Yes.
issue now is,
I think so.
originally
It
they
has
were
to be.
saying,
Or air
Well-
people. Well, no, they were the air people, right?
Yeah, they're in the
But they were
trees.
also in the tree. Yeah, they would have to do underground people.
so people are speculating on it. When it was
Lava
originally
people?
going to be legitimately 5 movies, every movie is supposed to be a different people. Now they're saying they don't know if that's the case. They're saying the next movie might stay with the water people. That's why they have them stay at the end of the movie.
Oh, that'd be kind of whack.
So like, yeah,
fuck
because
a lot
like
of
they're
people.
they're worried because like it's just all about money. Like, and they're like they don't know if they can. So yeah, which would be kind of stupid because like, but I do think they're gonna be the next movie gonna stay there, which I think is gonna make the movie worse.
But also, do we want to see 5 movies of Jake Sully running around and being like, "Oh, we need fucking we need to live here now. Please help."
I don't think so
Okay.
either, though. Yeah,
Yeah.
It just sucks when I was told I was gonna get this whole world, and now they're like, "Wait, hold on," you know.
But we could still get the
Good.
whole world.
They're going to slow drip you.
I think at
But-
some point he's gonna have to combine literally every single type of Navi to fight Earth.
They all come together to
Yeah.
fight Thanos.
Because
Yeah.
like another thing was like they
Bam,
were like
bam,
at some
bam,
point they were gonna
bam.
show more back Earth and like do some back Earth thing, but now they're not doing that either. So like there's been
Yeah.
so much stuff.
There ain't
I
no
like
Earth
to
no
see
more.
Earth, dude. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Unless
I mean,
it's
we-
Carmella dealing with Tony, baby. That's the only thing I want to see.
Dude, what if? Dude, what if?
Oh my god, they bring in Michael Gandolfini or whatever his son's name is, and they transplant his
Yeah.
dad's face onto his face.
Yeah, dude, they got if anybody got the technology though,
It's
it's the
James
Avatar
Cameron, yeah.
franchise, dude.
For
Come
sure.
on.
Oh no, they're gonna bring Gandolfini back to life.
Oh, no.
All right, what else do we got? I don't know what else we can say about this movie.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, I was surprised. I didn't expect it to be so fucking good. I'll be honest.
Hold on,
I'm gonna eat my words.
I think you're getting a little overzealous there about how so
Yeah.
good it was.
Yeah, Eric, you're like talking about this movie being a high 8, 9.
So I'm glad you brought that up. We're not at the rankings yet, but for Avatar 1, Eric gave it an 8.5, James gave it an 8.5, I gave it an 8, Galax gave it a 6.
She's probably more right.
Yeah, probably.
Bro, and that's the second time we've looked at those rankings. Like
We-
Avatar,
and-
we reviewed pre 100.
But here's the issue.
That was
We
episode
also had a
35.
guest on that show, so I wonder would do we have it before? Like, were
So-
they higher?
The guest gave it a 10.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, the perfect movie.
So we may have been
We're nicer on guest
influenced,
episodes.
right?
Yeah.
Alex, not so much. Alex didn't give a fuck.
No.
But you know,
Man,
when we go back through these 200 movies, maybe we're gonna have to give Avatar a worse rating. But I also
we have
think
to,
we
honestly.
may have to rewatch Avatar though.
So now we have a direct comparison.
Right?
The visuals still hold up in Avatar, and I'm sure we gave it.
Do
they?
they?
I don't know. I
I
don't know.
think so.
I don't know if they do. But when was the last time you saw it? 100
When we-
episodes ago?
On
2
the
years
iPhone.
ago?
Yeah.
And after seeing this new Avatar, I don't know.
No. If you look at this one compared to that one, it's probably gonna look like shit.
But then it doesn't hold up.
Yeah. Yeah, but
Look-
this one's so far ahead. This is like
Yeah,
This is-
I mean, it's like looking at Toy Story 4 and Toy Story. Toy Story, it must have just been a bunch of motherfuckers playing with puppets because it looks like shit. But like Toy Story 4, it looks like real life. So,
Yeah.
I mean, when you take the technical marvel and you take the technical marvel out of it, what does Avatar 1 even have left?
Because I like this movie more than Avatar 1. And off the cusp, I would bump Avatar down to a 7.
That's it?
Yeah. Okay.
Because I still think they're good.
Eric,
And I'm the one
watched
rating it
first
high.
Avatar.
yeah, right.
Yeah. I mean, you can't put Avatar less than a 5 or 6, I feel.
Those are two different numbers. I could put it less than a 6. I could definitely put it less than a 7 if I wanted. I think putting it less than a 5 would definitely be a disservice.
Yeah. I don't know. So
I
wait,
don't
you
know.
guys like the first Avatar more?
I don't know, man.
I don't. After
Okay.
seeing this, I don't.
No, this I think
But
this is
then,
the better.
but then
movie.
again, when's the last time I saw the first Avatar?
2 years ago.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, let's do these questions really quick.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
All right, cinema score. Would we rent it?
No.
No.
Nah.
Would you buy this movie physically? No.
Nah.
No.
Would you buy this movie digitally? No.
No.
Nah.
Would you buy this in the $5 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, or Vudu?
Double pack if it comes with 3D glasses.
I'll wait 10 years and get all of them.
Double pack if it comes with 3D glasses for your non-3D TV?
I'll buy a 3D TV if I have to. And I need
They
a
don't
coupon
make
for a
those.
3D TV.
They don't make
Yeah.
those, dude.
I can still find them.
10 years waiting for all 5 of the movies? That's funny that you think all the movies are going to be out in 10 years.
Yeah.
They'll be out in 60 years.
Oh, shit.
I would not, though. Would you put this on in the background while people are over?
Sure.
There's better movies, so no.
As a
I
tech
mean,
reel,
yeah.
sure, dude. I'll put it in the back as a
Yeah,
tech reel.
sure. If it's me and the tech boys sitting around circle
Yeah.
jerking, absolutely. Would you watch this again? Yes.
yeah, I'll
Yeah.
have to give it some time.
I'm sure there's a lot of shit I missed because the movie's so long.
Yeah, when the times that you fell asleep, you definitely missed something.
Yeah. The time I just zoned out staring at the wall, yeah. Totally.
Thinking about it, whether or not I had to pee.
Yeah.
Would you recommend? We did recommend all 3 of
Yeah,
us.
we did.
All right, ratings. Who's got a good one?
So real quick before we get in our ratings, the first Avatar has 82.
Yeah, this one is rated worse by reviewers, but better by audience.
You want to know another fun fact? You know what also has an 82? Hustle and
shit.
Flow.
Hustle and Flow. Okay, that's weird.
We were talking about it before.
Oh, okay. I was like, oh,
Why
weird
do you
flex,
know
but
that?
okay, yeah. I was totally like, I didn't think Rotten Tomatoes did other movies with this score, but that's cool that they did. I'm glad they got that feature.
That would be a cool feature.
Yeah. So wait, critics' consensus narratively, it might be fairly standard stuff, but visually speaking, Avatar: The Way of Water is stunningly immersive experience. So almost 8 out of 10 people say you should see this movie, but 100% of us said that we should see this movie. So we should all give it a 10 out of 10.
No.
No.
Okay,
I
looking
give
at my
it-
movie. Yeah, go ahead, James.
I give it 8
Oh
and a
my god, I
half.
wasn't ready.
What that other finger do?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
girl, give me a tail. I'm gonna show you what this pinky do. Eric,
Okay, based on Alex giving the first Avatar a 6.
why are you basing anything on her score? Her scores mean
Yeah,
nothing.
That's a wild. That must be the craziest thing I've
I'm-
ever heard on this podcast.
I'm gonna give this movie a 8 out of 10. Hey man, I need Predator to fucking show up and blue people to fucking attack him.
So you're saying that this movie is half a point worse than the first movie?
No, because I need to change that rating.
Okay. I didn't know if we were doing it based on the first rating or not.
No,
So you're
That's why I
giving
give
it
this
eight.
one also 8.5 because my other one will get changed down the road.
Yeah,
What did I give this stupid fucking first movie, man?
because I like it better than the first movie, but I think I rated the first movie higher.
But that was what without us having this movie though. You know that's why we readjust. After
So then,
long.
should we readjust the first Avatar? Should you
I
be
mean, we're
even?
going to
I should.
eventually.
Okay. I mean, yeah, your thoughts and feelings should change on a movie over time. I don't know. Is this movie better than the first Avatar movie, though?
You don't think so? That's surprising.
I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen it in so long.
But I think even the animals in this one are better. Like there's just like things about it
But
that I like
but
more.
it could be recency bias, right? Like you could just think it's better because you saw it more recently.
Yeah.
Like those swordfish, dude. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, but what about the fucking predator dogs that are in this or that are in the first movie with the skull face?
Movie.
Yeah, and they get fucking obliterated by those ships, dude. They get Terminator 2'd.
Yeah,
they get Judgment Day.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna give this movie a 7.5. 7.5 thick forearms out of 10.
Yeah.
I think the movie's good.
Yeah.
And I think if I would have seen it not in 3D, it would have been better. It would have been a more enjoyable experience because I wouldn't have had to fuss about with my glasses.
Yeah.
But I also think that maybe Avatar's only a 7. So this movie being a 7.5, it's a step up.
I think if people saying like these are mid movies though, I'm not gonna fight anybody on it.
No, I don't think so either because they are kind of mid.
Yeah, like people like, and sure if you like the aesthetic of it and you like just like the comparison to real life and like how you feel may like boost it for you, fine.
Yeah,
I get it. But overall, I think they're just okay movies, and I don't know why they spend so much money on them. Though I think I know they have to make it happen, but
to make it look as good.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows?
All right, then we're good to go. I'm assuming we're all good.
Yeah.
No more parting words. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on twitch.tv/SoonerLaterTV or our YouTube channel for our review of Avatar Way of Water. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias at SoonerLaterTV. If you couldn't catch us live on Sunday, don't worry. You can catch us on all podcasting platforms and YouTube on Wednesday afternoons. Just look up Sooner or Later TV. So tune in next week for our off weeks. Yeah, I might stream next Sunday just to stream, but this is going to be our last review of 2022, I guess. Wow, way to end on a mid-ass review. Damn ripperonis, dude.
Shit, we may hang out one of those weekends and do a little doozy. Who knows?
I won't post it until January,
count on
though.
it.
Yeah. So we'll see you in the new year. We love you guys. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.